Hello and welcome. Here in this video, we're going to talk about the 4 ways, right, how you can repel your divine masculine, your twin flame, your divine counterpart, right, your divine masculine. There are really 4 typical ways that create like that pushing away energy, in your twin flame union. And it's also very important that you're aware of those energies or those feelings that might be going on or those state of being that are going on within you that cause then your twin flame, your divine masculine, to stay off from you, right? To ignore you, to not talk to you, to not call you, to not be with you, right? Because when you are in certain states that we now soon gonna mention, right, it creates that pushing away energy. They feel you, right? Your divine masculine, um, yeah, in your union, right, there's one divine feminine and one divine masculine, and you share one essence, you share one heart space. So basically, you feel one another. So if one of you, let's say you now, the one who's watching the video, is feeling uh, not love in your heart for them, and any other feeling other than love, they will feel that too, right? Because they are you and they are one in that space with you, right? And then it's very difficult for them to be with you, actually, even impossible, right? They will be prone to run away or run into other things, right? Because it's not inviting. It's not, right? If it's not love that you honestly feel about your divine masculine, they cannot come closer to you, right? For example, if you also fester fear, also, right, they cannot. They will feel that too, right? And they might also have fear within their own consciousness that they are working through. So it's very important that you're honest about how you feel towards your divine masculine. It's a process of healing those feelings. I know on my healing journey it was as well a big process to release a whole bunch of feelings, but it's very crucial that you resolve them, especially because they do lay the groundwork. If you then have a foundation of love, to then that your twin flame can even, be with you. Because your problem is not that your twin flame doesn't love you. Your problem are certain feelings, certain blocks, certain upsets. It's not that your twin flame doesn't love you. They very much do love you. But if your consciousness, right, you yourself hold on to misbeliefs or feelings that are not so harmonious, loving, right, it's very difficult, right? Because maybe you have an inner conflict going on or whatever. And so they need to reflect that. So now we're gonna start. So the 4 ways, right, how you might unknowingly push your twin flame away, right? And so the first one that we want to talk about is, when you start to control your twin flame, when you're controlling, molding, or shaping your twin flame. And I'm gonna ask my twin flame, the divine masculine here, how that can look like when they try to mold, shape, and control the divine masculine. Yeah.
So how that looks like is literally wanting to control your twin flame in a sense of way that you want him to like act a certain way or want him to um, like give you things that you expect from him or dress a certain way, look a certain way.
Demands.
Like have high demands or like standards. You can have standards, don't get me wrong, but like really having social standards onto him. Yeah, literally like everything you try to do to
Get
make him act in a certain way towards you to get something out of him, and he will like sense that from a mile away, and he will like distance himself as fast as he can when you do that. So
what ways can that be? Do you have also even examples, subtle ways?
if you like, for instance, as a feminine, and you do towards your twin flame, you see it in the movies, right? Like all of that romance programming, and like you can have that with your twin flame.
Romance, you mean?
Yeah, like your twin flame union is meant for that, don't get me wrong. But when you like want him to do certain things, like how you saw it in the movie, for instance, like that actor like came with a bush of roses and like came on a white horse. I'm now exaggerating, but like came on a white horse and like rang at her door and like he picked her up on a horse and put her in a white carriage and like he gave her the flowers and they went for a dinner under the moonlight with only the two of them. It can sound nice, but might not be in alignment with his true self or your true self. So that's an important factor. If you try to, and that's what I mean with shaping and molding him into something he's not. And that's like when you do that with your twin flame, who is you, you also do that towards yourself on a certain level, and you will feel somewhere also off when you do that, and he will sense that very much like this doesn't feel good, and he will probably doesn't want to have anything to do with what you expect from him in that area.
Yeah, because you're literally then trying to get something from them, right? You're getting something from outside of yourself. So so basically what the twin flame journey always is, right? It points to giving that to yourself, you know, and only then can your twin flame even reflect, right? Positive things towards you, but you definitely only want to heal your upsets for yourself, because it's very important that you let your divine masculine be himself, right? Be who he is. Just like you want to allow yourself to be who you are naturally, right? You also do want to give that space and freedom for themselves, right? To just be themselves, and that you take care of your own inner stuff to love yourself and don't place things onto others, right? And that you take ownership and love yourself. So, and the second way on how you can repel your twin flame is by projecting. By projecting your past partners, right? Previous relationships, past experiences with the divine masculine or with any masculine, right? Or even with any father figure, right? If you project certain things onto your twin flame, right? Your twin flame has no choice but mirror that back to you. And because it's lingering in your consciousness, right? It's not that they want to, but they simply need to mirror that to you. So really looking at your upsets with previous relationships, previous partners, masculine figures in your life is very important, that you don't make the mistakes on projecting it on your twin flame, because your twin flame is just you and they need to mirror your consciousness. So if there's anything unresolved, they will mirror that to you. But they don't like doing that. Exactly. So the third point is anger, resentment, right? Blame or fear, right? If you have fear, upset, anger, blame, resentment, right? They're all not good feelings. So you want to share anything about that?
Yeah, like if you have somewhere pushing down, like, or holding on to
Grudges.
certain experiences you had with, let's say, like another person, and you like also hold on to that and you project that, like it was said up front, like with point two, also on your twin flame, this can still be like something that he feels not good with your twin flame, and that, like that's why you trigger him or why he distances himself. But like anger and resentment can also be where you're very angry at yourself in a certain area,
and you put it on to
you
them.
put it onto him, like for something you experienced with your father or something like that in childhood, and you project that onto him, like, oh, my father did that, he's a masculine, like he will probably do the same. So if you like hold on resentment and anger like in those areas, then yeah, your twin flame will not be able to come in that specific moment closer to you, because that is where you have that upset. And it's important to become aware with those things and to like heal them.
Yeah, and the fourth way, right, how you can repel your twin flame is when you see them as someone outside of you, as if you see them as separate, right? If you don't see them clearly, because if you don't see them for who they truly are, first of all, your divine mirror, also your divine counterpart, also as your biggest teacher, student, that you have that special connection with them and they can mirror, like I said, all your little, small, big upsets and will mirror them to you. If you don't honor that and you don't see yourself clearly through the eyes of love and them clearly through the eyes of love, with the eyes of the truth, right? You create very much also illusions, unnecessary, unloving experiences with them. And also, if you would like to resolve all of this, right, in your relationship with your divine masculine, you're more than happy to work with us. We can definitely help you heal through all of this because it's important that you clear that out of your consciousness because otherwise, honestly, you have really a block in your union and it will keep being there, right? And your outside reality will keep reflecting those misalignments and not doing anything about it will not resolve it, right? I need to burst that bubble. Right, not looking at it, denying it that it's there or that you're doing it, that's not gonna resolve it. So you need to be very honest with yourself, how you feel about your divine masculine, whether there are fears, upset, resentment, it's okay. But you just need to work through them. That's the key here, is even just for yourself, because then you feel that relief, that light feeling, right? Love finally in that place and because you deserve to feel light in your heart, right? Good. And even for yourself, right? But also then naturally that will help your twin flame come closer to you in your life, right? And they also do want that, no matter how it currently looks like. So yeah, if you would like help with that, you find all the details below. You find our website and also our email. Yeah, please reach out to us. If you have any questions, drop them down below or comments. We are happy to have you. If you like this one, please like, share, subscribe, and we see you soon. Take care. Bye.